Hello everybody, it's your friend Phil. I'm so excited to welcome you to a brand new adventure, and this time we're heading somewhere truly special. Imagine a place where the fog rolls in over sparkling blue water, where every street feels like a movie set, and where the air is filled with the promise of discovery. That's right, we're going to San Francisco. San Francisco has always lived in my imagination, a city of rolling hills, cable cars, and that iconic orange bridge. It's a place where every corner seems to tell a story, and every view is postcard perfect. The city's unique charm is legendary, from its steep streets to its colorful Victorian houses, and of course the ever-present sound of cable cars clanging up and down the hills. I've seen it in movies, read about it in books, and always dreamed of exploring its winding streets and tasting its incredible food. San Francisco is a city that inspires curiosity and wonder. Whether it's the stories of detectives chasing clues through foggy alleys or dreamers building new lives, this city has always called to me. I've pictured myself walking along the Embarcadero, sampling sourdough bread at Fisherman's Wharf, and watching the sunset over the bay. This isn't just a trip, it's a dream coming to life, and I want you to join me every step of the way. Packing my bags, I can already feel the excitement building. There's something magical about setting off for a place you've always wanted to visit, especially when you get to share the experience with friends like you. Together, we'll make memories that will last a lifetime. San Francisco is built on dreams, gold rush, tech boom, artists, and thinkers. It's a city that has reinvented itself time and again, welcoming people from all walks of life who come here to chase their passions. From the gold rush pioneers who shaped its early days, to the tech innovators and creative minds who continue to push boundaries, San Francisco's spirit is one of endless possibility. The energy is contagious, even before you arrive. You can feel it in the air as soon as you land, the buzz of excitement, the sense that something amazing is just around the corner. People from all over the world come here, drawn by the city's promise of adventure and new beginnings. Our adventure? Two world-famous landmarks, the Golden Gate Bridge and Alcatraz Island. These are more than just tourist spots, they're symbols of San Francisco's history and spirit. The bridge, with its bold color and sweeping lines, stands for connection and hope. Alcatraz, mysterious and isolated, holds stories of daring escapes and resilience. We'll get up close to the bridge, feeling the wind and marveling at its size, then take a boat across the bay to the legendary island of Alcatraz. Imagine the thrill of standing where history happened, surrounded by the beauty of the bay and the echoes of the past. We'll explore, learn, and maybe even uncover a few secrets along the way. It's a journey of contrasts, from connection and beauty to isolation and history. The vibrant energy of the city meets the haunting silence of the prison. We'll see both sides and discover how they shape the soul of San Francisco. I can't wait to see what we discover and how it makes us feel. Every moment promises something new, whether it's a breathtaking view, a fascinating story, or a delicious bite to eat. This is more than a trip. It's an adventure for the senses and the soul. Are you ready? Let's do this. Grab your sense of wonder, bring your curiosity, and let's explore San Francisco together. The city is calling, and I can't wait to answer with you by my side. The plane touched down. Hello, San Francisco. The air was cool, crisp, and salty. The city's energy hit me right away. Diverse faces, a mix of languages, and a vibrant pulse. Driving in, those famous hills and colorful Victorian houses made the city feel like a patchwork of unique neighborhoods. I checked in, dropped my bags, and hit the streets. The clang of cable cars, street musicians, and laughter from outdoor cafes filled the air. My first mission? Food. I grabbed a loaf of San Francisco's famous sourdough. That first bite, tangy, chewy, perfect, was my real welcome to the city. Sometimes it's the simple moments that matter most. With a happy stomach and a full heart, I knew this adventure was off to an incredible start. The journey had truly begun. Let's see what's next. Onward! Some sights never get old, no matter how many times you've seen them in pictures, movies, or postcards. There's a certain magic that only comes alive when you're standing there in person, feeling the breeze and seeing the colors shift in the changing light. The Golden Gate Bridge is one of those rare wonders. Even if you've admired it from afar, nothing compares to the moment you first lay eyes on it for real. Tourists and locals alike gather at the vista points, cameras ready, but it's a sight that never loses its power to impress. Its towers rise up like sentinels, bold and graceful, instantly recognizable. The bridge's sweeping lines and Art Deco details make it a masterpiece of both engineering and design. As we approached, its towers soared skyward, glowing in that famous international orange. The color isn't just for show, it was chosen to enhance visibility in San Francisco's legendary fog and to complement the natural surroundings. Up close, the bridge is even more majestic and beautiful than you'd expect. It's an engineering marvel, a work of art, and a symbol of human ambition. The scale is overwhelming, yet every detail feels intentional and elegant. From the Marin headlands, the bridge stretches across the bay like a ribbon of hope, with the city sparkling behind it. The view is breathtaking, especially as the sun sets and the lights of San Francisco begin to twinkle. Up close, the bridge looks almost delicate with its slender cables and graceful curves. But don't be fooled, this is pure strength, built to withstand fierce winds, earthquakes, and the relentless salt air. Did you know the Navy once wanted to paint the bridge black and yellow like a giant bumblebee to make it more visible to ships? Thankfully, architect Irving Morrow had a different vision. Morrow insisted on international orange, a bold choice that stands out in the fog and harmonizes with the hills and sea. Today it's impossible to imagine the bridge in any other color. The Golden Gate Bridge is more than just a way to get from one side of the bay to the other. It's a symbol of hope, connection, and the spirit of San Francisco. Every day people walk, bike, and drive across, each with their own story and sense of wonder. Standing there, I felt a deep sense of awe and a connection to everyone who's ever crossed this bridge. It's a reminder that we're all part of something bigger, a city, a community, a dream. The memory of that moment stays with you long after you leave. The bridge lingers in your mind, a symbol of possibility and adventure. The Golden Gate isn't just a bridge, it's the spirit of San Francisco itself. Bold, innovative, unforgettable. It calls you to get closer, to experience it with all your senses. So let's take the next step. It's time to walk the bridge, to feel its energy beneath our feet, and to become part of its story. Walking the Golden Gate Bridge is a whole new experience. The bridge hums beneath your feet, steel and concrete holding strong against the wind. The sounds, wind, foghorns, and the rumble of cars. Up close, the cables look like giant harp strings. Below, the bay churns 200 feet down. The views are spectacular. Pacific Ocean on one side, San Francisco Bay and Alcatraz on the other. Sailboats glide, ships pass underneath, and the city skyline rises behind you. People from all over the world walk beside you, all sharing the same wonder. It's more than a walk. It's a reminder of what we can achieve together. This isn't just exercise, it's food for the soul. Bucket list moment, checked. Next stop, Alcatraz. After soaking in the beauty and grandeur of the Golden Gate Bridge, our journey took a dramatic turn. It was time to leave behind the city's vibrant energy and set out for a place shrouded in mystery and legend, Alcatraz Island. At Pier 33, the gateway to Alcatraz, excitement and curiosity buzzed in the air. People from all over the world gathered, clutching tickets and cameras, eager to experience the island's notorious past firsthand. The anticipation was almost tangible as the ferry prepared to depart. Alcatraz, legendary, infamous, and forever etched in American history as The Rock. Its reputation as an inescapable prison, home to some of the country's most notorious criminals, has fascinated generations. The ferry ride itself was an experience. As we pulled away from the bustling city, the skyline slowly faded, replaced by the open expanse of the bay. The Golden Gate Bridge appeared from a new angle, its towers rising above the mist. Ahead, Alcatraz loomed larger with every passing minute, its silhouette stark against the water. As we drew closer, the details of the island came into sharp focus: the weathered lighthouse standing sentinel, the imposing guard tower, and the stark, forbidding cell house. Each structure seemed to whisper stories of the past. The mood on the ferry shifted. Laughter and chatter faded, replaced by a quiet sense of anticipation mixed with unease. There was a collective realization that we were approaching a place with a dark and complex history, a place that once inspired fear and awe. Docking at the island, a park ranger greeted us, reminding everyone that Alcatraz was not just a prison. Before the infamous inmates, it was home to military families, soldiers, and even Native Americans who left their mark during the occupation in the 1960s and 70s. The island's story is far richer than its reputation suggests. The island's history is layered and heavy, with every building and sign telling a different chapter, from military fort to federal penitentiary to a symbol of Native American activism. Stepping away from the crowds, I found myself in a quiet courtyard. An eerie silence hung in the air, broken only by the cries of seagulls and the relentless wind. It was easy to imagine what it must have felt like to be isolated here, cut off from the world. The weathered buildings, battered by decades of wind and salt, and the steep, rugged hills, made the sense of isolation real and immediate. The harsh landscape was both beautiful and forbidding. From the island, the city of San Francisco looks tantalizingly close, just across the water. Yet for the inmates, that view was a constant reminder of a world forever out of reach, a freedom they could see but never touch. Alcatraz is more than a tourist stop. It's a place that makes you reflect on history, justice, and the human spirit. With every step, you feel the weight of its stories. Let's step inside and discover what lies within these infamous walls. Inside the cell house, the air turns cold and echoes with history. The audio tour, narrated by former inmates and guards, brings the prison to life. Broadway, the main cell block, is lined with tiny cells, just a cot, toilet, and sink. Standing inside, you feel the weight of confinement. Some cells offer a view of the city, a constant reminder of lost freedom. Stories of famous inmates and daring escapes make it all real. The atmosphere is heavy. Desperation, boredom, and faint hope linger in the halls. It's a somber, fascinating experience that makes you reflect on justice and humanity. Stepping back into the sunlight is a relief. Alcatraz is a powerful history lesson, a stark contrast to the Golden Gate's beauty. Both are unforgettable. The stories here stay with you. Time for some advice before we wrap up. Planning your own San Francisco trip? Here are my top tips. Book tickets for the Golden Gate Bridge and Alcatraz in advance. They sell out fast. Dress in layers. The weather changes quickly, especially on the bridge. Comfortable shoes are a must for all the walking. For the best bridge photos, try Baker Beach or the Marin Headlands. On Alcatraz, snap shots from the ferry and look back at the city skyline. Fun fact, the Golden Gate Bridge has over 1 million rivets, like a community, strong together. Alcatraz is now a bird sanctuary, nature reclaiming history. Keep your eyes and ears open for little details. They make the trip richer. Now let's talk about what you really take home. As our adventure winds down, I reflect on what I'm really taking home. The Golden Gate, connection and achievement. Alcatraz, resilience and consequence. San Francisco holds both, just a mile apart. The real souvenir isn't a keychain, it's the feeling. Awe at the bridge, chills in Alcatraz, joy in a bite of sourdough. These moments change you, expand your world, and connect us all. Travel is the best education, reminding us we're more alike than different. Every journey, big or small, enriches our story. The adventure is in discovery, in seeing with fresh eyes. The world is a giant book. Let's read more pages together. Thanks for joining me. One last thing before we go. This San Francisco journey was incredible, and sharing it with you made it special. It feels like we're all at one big table, swapping stories and building a community of explorers. We've crossed the bridge, explored Alcatraz, and tasted the city's flavors. I hope you're inspired to seek your own adventures, near or far. Every journey and every new friend adds to our story. If you enjoyed this trip, join our community and help make future adventures possible. Your support means the world to me. Let's keep exploring, tasting, and connecting. Until next time, be open, be kind, and stay hungry for life. See you at the next table.